My wife's aunt has kitchen cabinets from the 1990s, oak, with a medium brown stain, but after 30 years, they turned dull and slightly orange. She'd been considering a full kitchen refacing, which was quoted at $8,000, or a refinishing service at $3,000. Both seemed like too much for kitchen cabinets that still functioned fine. Before she signed either contract, I showed her a $2 oil treatment that restores wood cabinet surfaces. A Saturday and Sunday of work, about $20 in supplies, and her kitchen looked dramatically refreshed. The cabinets came back to a rich, deep color that looked like freshly stained wood. 2 years later, with a light reapplication, they still look great. Let me walk you through why kitchen cabinets age the way they do, why most refacing projects are overkill, and the $2 oil treatment that restores most wood cabinets. First, let's talk about what happens to wood kitchen cabinets over time. Decades of cooking grease, hand oils, steam, and kitchen grime build up on the surface. Over time, the finish itself ages. Polyurethane yellows, lacquer becomes brittle. The wood underneath dries out as oils evaporate. The result is cabinets that look dingy, dull, orangish, and generally tired, even though the cabinet boxes themselves are in perfect structural condition. The kitchen cabinet industry offers several ways to address this. Full replacement, typically $10,000 to $20,000 or more for an average kitchen. Refacing, where new doors and drawer fronts are installed over existing cabinet boxes, about $6,000 to $12,000. Refinishing, where the existing cabinets are sanded and restained or painted, about $2,000 to $4,000. Professional cleaning, about $200 to $500. These all have their place, but for cabinets that just look tired rather than damaged, a DIY oil treatment can provide dramatic improvement at a fraction of the cost. The $2 oil approach uses common oils and a degreasing step, with the specific approach depending on the cabinet finish and condition. Here's what you need: degreaser like TSP trisodium phosphate, about $5, or crud cutter, about $6. Fine steel wool grade 0000, about $3. Olive oil or a furniture refreshing oil like Howard Rest Refinish or Feed and Wax, about $10. Microfiber cloths, rubber gloves, optional, a jar of gel stain to blend faded areas, about $8. Step 1. Assess the cabinets. Are they stained wood with a clear finish? Are they painted? Do they have laminate fronts? The approach varies based on material. For this script, I'll focus on stained wood with a clear finish, which is the most common kitchen cabinet type in American homes and the one that benefits most from oil treatment. Step 2. Degrease thoroughly. This is essential. Any grease or grime on the surface will interfere with the restoration. Mix TSP or crud cutter per label directions, usually a few tablespoons per gallon of warm water. Wash all cabinet surfaces with the solution using a rag or sponge. Rinse with clean water, dry with a clean cloth. Pay special attention to cabinets near the stove and range hood, which accumulate the most grease. Step 3. Address faded or dull areas. For cabinets with general dullness and minor discoloration, the oil treatment alone may be enough. For cabinets with specific damaged areas, faded spots near door handles, or sun-bleached sections, apply gel stain to match the color before doing the overall treatment. Gel stain goes on thicker than liquid stain and blends well with existing finishes. Apply with a clean rag. Wipe off excess after a few minutes. Let dry fully. Step 4. The oil restoration. Apply the furniture oil or olive oil to a clean cloth. Rub the oil into the wood surface, working with the grain. The oil revives the wood, deepens the color, and adds a subtle shine. Apply generously to all surfaces, including the sides of doors and the inside edges around the front. Work in manageable sections so the oil doesn't dry before you can wipe it. Step 5. For specific product applications. Howard Rest Refinish, a specialty product for reviving old finishes, works very well on oxidized polyurethane cabinets. It blends into the existing finish and restores color with minimal effort. Apply with a clean cloth. rub into the surface. Wipe off excess with a second clean cloth. The product comes in different colors, so choose one that matches your existing cabinet stain. Step 6. For additional shine and protection, apply Howard Feed and Wax or a similar wood conditioner over the oil treatment. The wax component adds protection, while the oils continue to nourish the wood. Apply thin, wipe off excess, buff lightly. Step 7. Address hardware. Even dusty cabinet hardware looks worn. Remove hardware, clean with a mild cleaner, or replace if you want a fresh look. New cabinet pulls and knobs cost a few dollars each, and updating them has a surprisingly big visual impact. For a full kitchen, budget $20 to $100 for new hardware depending on quality. Step 8. Consider the cabinet interiors. Many old cabinets have contact paper or peeling interior surfaces. Simple shelf liner, maybe $15 for a kitchen's worth, transforms the interior look and is easy to install. For cabinet doors with peeling veneer or damaged laminate, the oil approach won't fix structural issues. Those need either repair or actual refacing, but for cabinets with intact finish that are just tired looking, the oil does it. For painted cabinets, the approach is different. You can clean them with TSP to remove grease and grime, touch up scratches with matching paint. For major paint issues, sanding and repainting is the path, which is more involved than oil treatment. For laminate cabinet fronts, oil doesn't help. These are plastic. A good cleaning is about all you can do. For worn laminate, replacement is typically required. For oak cabinets that have yellowed dramatically and you want to change the color entirely, gel stain can shift them significantly darker. Gel stain from Varathane, General Finishes, or similar brands can convert golden oak to dark walnut or espresso tones without full sanding. The process is more involved than simple oil treatment, but still much cheaper than refacing. A few tips on the technique. Work in small sections. Don't try to apply oil to all cabinets at once. Do one door at a time, inside and out, then move to the next. Use plenty of cloths, rotate clean cloths frequently. Dirty cloths just move grime around. Good lighting matters. Work with bright lights so you can see what you're doing. Kitchen lighting often isn't great. Set up a portable lamp if needed. Take before photos. The changes are sometimes more gradual than dramatic, and before photos help you appreciate the work. For doors with detailed moldings, use a soft brush or toothbrush to work oil into the crevices. Wipe well to avoid oil pooling in low spots. Let the oil absorb for a few hours before wiping final excess. Some oils benefit from extended absorption time. A few honest notes. Oil treatment is maintenance, not transformation. It refreshes what's there. It doesn't make cabinets look brand new. For cabinets that really have to look new, replacement or refacing is the answer. For cabinets you plan to sell with the house soon, the oil treatment is a great pre-sale improvement. Buyers see fresher-looking cabinets and perceive the kitchen as maintained. For cabinets in rental kitchens, the oil treatment is landlord-friendly if they own the cabinets. Fresh-looking cabinets help with rental appeal. For families with small children, smooth up the bottoms of cabinet doors and any rough edges while you're working. Minor fixes complement the visual refresh. For kitchens you plan to remodel significantly in a few years, low-cost refresh holds you over until the bigger project happens. The economic comparison: $20 for degreaser, oil, hardware, and consumables. A weekend of work versus $3,000 for professional refinishing, versus $8,000 for refacing, versus $20,000 for replacement. For cabinets that don't need full treatment, the oil approach is a dramatic cost saver. One more tip before starting: look at your cabinets with fresh eyes. Sometimes what looks like major damage is really just long-term neglect, grease buildup that's decades old, dust in the crevices, dull finish that just need oil. Step back and ask yourself whether the cabinets are actually damaged or just tired. Most of the time, tired can be fixed with oil. For kitchens you've considered renovating entirely, try the oil treatment first. $100 and a we can tell you whether the cabinets have another decade in them or whether you really do need to replace them. If the oil brings them back, you've saved thousands. And kitchens where the cabinets look maintained feel more maintained overall. The subtle upgrade affects how the whole space feels. If your kitchen cabinets have been looking tired and you've been putting off addressing them, pick up a bottle of wood restoration oil this weekend. Degrease thoroughly, apply the oil, work through your kitchen section by section. By Sunday evening, the cabinets should look dramatically refreshed. And the total cost is under $30. Compare that to the tens of thousands for replacement, pretty clear winner.